Miami.
South Beach.
Ocean Drive. We got these.
Yeah. Check the size on that. Drove over that highway.
Would not bother going back.
Sucker.
This is terrifying. Hello world, welcome back to Accelerate and welcome to our road trip down to Miami.
Yeah, now we're doing this road trip from Orlando to Miami, one night in Miami, then down to Key West for 2 nights, back up to Fort Lauderdale for a night.
Obviously the first part of the journey was a bit boring, but we thought we'd stop here to get the intro on. Let's just take a look at this.
Look at the view we are surrounded with now.
This is beautiful.
So, we're about, what? How long have we been traveling now?
2.5 hours?
What? Is it really?
Maybe just under 2 hours.
Either way, we're just about to head off
Seems like
now.
a long time.
So we are going to do a few pit stops on the way, but yeah, let's get stuck in.
Let's do it.
Right, so one of our first stops, we stopped at a gas station. Gotta get the lingo right.
Yeah, it's a racetrack gas
Racetrack gas station. Stopped to have coffee, and I even picked up some iced donuts as well. And I'm sure he said it comes to like $3.90 something.
Well, yeah, that was $1.92 for a. That's a small one.
That's a small. I mean, look at the size of that. That is crazy, isn't it?
Class, isn't it?
Highlighted route.
So yeah, we're about to taste some American coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee. Yes.
Yeah, boy.
There's one thing we've learned in America, they do love their Civics.
Yeah.
And they're modified cars, in fairness.
And that front wing's natural.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Did you see that? No, you missed it.
So after encountering some of America's worst drivers, we settled into a few more hours driving before we eventually made it to Miami. Although the sunset was stunning, it was dark by the time we arrived at our hotel. Right, so we've just checked into what's got to be the quirkiest hotel I've ever been to. Kenny's staring at
This
me.
why it's 2-star, like.
Yeah. Right, a couple of things to note. First of all, we are in Miami, so you've got to take that into account. It is a 2-star hotel. $111 you say for the night?
Yeah, 111.
So we're not expecting anything amazing. Luckily, we are just staying here for the night, and it is just somewhere to rest our head. But we'll give you a quick walk around now. This is even one of the weirdest rooms. Now, coming from the rosin, it feels very welcoming, very warm. You're greeted by these sort of, I don't know, marble
Spanish
effect.
tiles.
Yeah, floor tiles, which it doesn't feel very cozy. There's a room here. Closet, yeah. Obviously, we've got the beds there. You'll have to excuse. Yeah, very quickly with the journey. 7.5 hours later?
Yes, just over 7.5 hours. And I always wanted to know what happened to Nanny's microwave.
Oh yeah.
I think they bought it and
Yeah,
said
they're really up to date there.
We're not too far from like Ocean Drive, so.
Yeah, which is what we're.
pretty good.
This is the whole point of the room. It's just somewhere to rest our head.
Yeah.
We've got the fridge.
That's why I'm just taking them back, you know.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Thankfully, we're only staying here one night.
Yeah, that's right.
Bathroom here. I thought that was all dirty, but it is actually part of the effect. So, as you can see, we're all dressed up pretty, because I don't think either of us want to, but it's just been such a long day. But we got to go out and experience it. We're in Miami. Don't know what it's going to be like filming-wise, because we're going to leave everything here. But we're just going to try and enjoy the evening. We spent the evening walking the streets of Miami. We had to check out Ocean Drive, but apart from the fame and multiple movie flashbacks, it was pretty okay. We did stop for a beer, but for the pricey sum of $5 each in exchange for the world's smallest bottle of Budweiser and an atmosphere that would rival a library, we swiftly moved on. We then stopped for a $20 sub that looked like something you'd find in a Tesco meal deal. If you haven't guessed by now, I wasn't the biggest fan of Miami. Until the morning. Good morning. It is, well, you've joined us here on South Beach, Miami.
Yeah.
Now, don't know what the audio is going to be like. The wind's picked up, which I'm so thankful for. We left the room at like 7:30 and it's already boiling. But look at this. This is South Beach. Now I gotta say already, Well, let's have a quick chat about Miami. Gotta say, you literally feel like you're on a movie set here. So we had a quick walk around late night last night. Well, it wasn't even late.
No.
First things first, we're not big into drinking, going out, things like that. So I suppose if you are, Miami would be a lot more appealing. But if you want to pretend you got money, then come to Miami, because that's the general vibe I get. It's just a lot of people trying to flex.
Yeah, it's just all flashy in it, really.
Yeah.
It is what you see on the films. It is what that is. It's not.
Yeah, and the first thing we saw were 2 Lamborghinis plastered in. Ah, rent me, rent me. So yeah, that kind of sums up Miami.
Yeah, and then we're going to head down to
The
Key
best
West.
part.
Well, we're going to stop at the Keys first, different ones.
Yeah.
Do some filming, hopefully send the drone up.
Yes.
And we'll check that out.
Yeah. Right, so we've stopped to have a coffee now. Genuinely, I prefer the racetrack. So racetracks is a fuel station. I prefer the coffee here than in Starbucks.
I do as well.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's better.
What? These weird things. Waffle for breakfast.
Was this sausage, egg and cheese waffle?
That's the one, yeah.
It's weird, but it tastes well. Tastes good.
Okay, I enjoyed that waffle thing way more than I thought I would.
It shouldn't have worked,
No.
should it, in your head?
Like you said, I almost didn't want to like it,
No.
but I took the first bite and it's like, this is weird. Second bite, I was like, okay. Third bite, I was like, wow, this is really nice. So obviously they are sort of service stations. I can't believe the selection of hot food. They were cooking fresh pizzas.
Yeah, and you walk behind the counter. But
Yeah, the guy just looked at me like, what are you doing?
he's running towards a coffee thing. But they also do ice cream with unlimited toppings. I mean, there's like cookies and
Yeah, they lay it all out, so you put your
anything.
toppings on.
Yeah.
And it's the same with the coffee. Like I said, you put your own creamers in, you do everything. They had pizzas, you could order full pizzas in it. It's
Yeah.
just absolutely
How much
mind
was
blowing.
what, $7?
Yes.
And
Well, yeah,
then-
the next leg of the road now is, well, it's a couple of hours now, isn't it?
It's a good few hours, yeah. We're going to be stopping off at 7 Mile Bridge and maybe some other sites now on the way down. That's why we've left
Beautiful
mega
scenery.
early. It's
Yeah.
only 25 past 9 now.
So we've just hit the first key, which is...
Key Largo.
And Kenny just gave me some information. I asked him what a key was. I was like, oh, so key is an island, and key is actually Spanish for island.
It is.
So there we are. That's
What
what
they
they
call
use.
the Florida Keys. Now, Florida and the Keys were owned by the Spanish when they came over and basically took everything over before the Americans bought it.
See, I didn't know that either, so there we are.
Yeah.
Some more information. But it's amazing just driving through these places. You've got your typical, there's scuba sort of shops everywhere, places where you can rent. I mean, it's just a surreal experience just driving through. And this is just the first one.
That's to say, yeah, this is the first one. It's more mainland here. As you get
Yes.
further down,
Yeah.
it gets more Cuban, it gets more Spanish. Do you know what I mean? It's amazing.
Like we said, it's crazy thinking we've done Miami, and honestly, Miami to me is just meh. I would not bother going. I'm glad I've done it, but I
Yeah.
would not bother going
Right.
back. Whereas these keys, I'm so excited for.
I love it here, honestly. It's a different
Different world.
environment.
It is, yeah. Different world, different vibe. Okay, now this is something I didn't expect to be doing on the way down to Key West.
Check the size on that.
Is that what we're feeding?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kenny just roped me into something. So we've stopped at Robbie's. What are they, tarpon?
Yeah,
tarpon.
tarpon.
Basically, you pay to feed the tarpon. This is what we've been given.
Oh, paid for.
Paid for, yeah. Yeah, so we've been wanting to watch out for pelicans. I didn't realise when Kenny said we're feeding fish, I wasn't expecting to be feeding things like that.
What do you do then? Put your hand in and...
Yeah, you put your hand down and they come and grab it.
What?
Take it out your hand.
Okay, this is going to be crazy. We've got to watch out for these guys.
Watch that big pelican next to you.
Weird.
He's like fall behind you as well.
Oh, man,
See that gets Get ready.
hey. Yay, damn it. Oh, Jesus. Ah, this is terrifying. Ah, Jesus.
Oh, that's cool.
This is insane. Ah, he's got it.
Get him out of there, huh? They're stealing a fish.
Oh, there will be fish. Ah!
You got another go?
Goodness.
Yeah. I'm screaming like a girl. Yes, I'm doing it.
Happy then.
Right, one left. Yeah, they do. That's
It's
one.
like an adrenaline sport. This is insane.
Yeah, he's going to take this.
Jesus.
Ah, lucky sucker.
I've never been this close to a pelican before.
That was quite entertaining. You scream like a girl. The girls over there and screaming like a girl. Then again, I think you had all pelicans. So what do you think of that?
The guy, he did warn it, he said the pelicans are crazy. They were literally snapping at my hand.
Well, two of them had 2 out of there.
Yeah, did they?
Yeah, they took 2 fish.
Well, that was a good experience.
That's why I took a
Even,
bucket.
I didn't realise how big the tarpon were.
Dude, you
he-
can't really portray it on the size of the camera.
And one of them had me. I think my hand was in his mouth.
Yeah, they are absolutely massive. That's got to be 5 feet minimum.
Yeah.
And them chickens are nasty, man. Yeah, we literally drove over that highway and seen the sign for Robbie's. Now I've seen Robbie's on quite a few vlogs and stuff I've been watching, so that's why I thought we got to check this out. And I'm so glad Drew got his hand bit by a couple of things.
This is one of the craziest things I've ever done. Well, that was awesome. And once again, the vibe here, I mean, Penny was just saying they've got a restaurant. There is literally a bit of everything. And one of the things I love is the decor everywhere you look. There's just dollar signs everywhere. There's different people signing them and different. They're everywhere. All over the place. This is why we love road trips, yes. And this is why I love random stops.
Yeah, if you ever come here or to the Keys, just
Cannot recommend it enough. Just things like that. How cool is that? And as I was saying about the dollars, they are literally every wall you can see. There's dollars. I think we better hit the road and see what's next.
We once again jumped in the car and hit the road, heading to the next stop. I really wasn't expecting this. Seven Mile Bridge is one of the most beautiful places I've ever encountered, and I highly urge everyone to visit it if possible. Once we finally dragged ourselves away from this small slice of paradise, we jumped back in the car, travelling another hour or so to what would quickly become my favourite place ever, Key West.
Morning guys and girls. It's a new day, as you can see. It is roasting, so I apologise for the sweat.
Yes.
But we've done something.
Yeah, no, I actually persuaded you to do something.
Yes.
I knew you were really looking forward to do it anyway.
Yes, yeah,
so...
fair play. He knows me well because we got these.
Yeah, little bad boy 50s like.
Yeah. So yeah, little 50cc scooters, and I gotta say, we've been on them, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
Absolutely love it. This is such a different way of experiencing Key West, because we're still in Key West at the moment.
Yeah, we got another full day down here. That's
Yeah.
why we've hired these for 24 hours.
Yep.
$62 each.
Yeah.
For 24 hours.
Which is mad.
Yeah.
Full of fuel in as well, so
Yeah.
yes, as you can see, like I said, we're boiling. We haven't got the GoPro with us, we're having to use our phones at the moment, so we just want to
Yeah.
show you guys.
Yeah, we'll take a couple of shots on the way through and
Yeah, we'll
take you
see
guys
what we can
along.
get footage. Look at that shot, look at the trees now behind
I
you.
know, man, the beach is over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's something about just riding with the beach there. You've got palm trees on your other
yeah,
side.
man. Yeah,
Class.
definitely. Now let's go and get a drink. We need a
Yes,
drink.
you can see we're dripping.
If I changed everything, the way I walk, the way I breathe, will my fate shift into the night? But here I am, same old thing, sinking deep, no ecstasy. Reality haunts the living light.
This feels surreal, being sat at the junction on these little things, surrounded by big vehicles.
Key West is the southernmost city in the United States. The island is only 4 miles long and 1 mile wide. As well as serving the best key lime pie on the planet, Key West also boasts one of the most popular sunset spots in the world, and for good reason. From stopping in random places for a bite to eat or just stopping to take in the scenery, this place is unbelievable, and scooters are definitely the best way to explore it. I'm so thankful I got to experience all of this with Kenny, who by the way organised all of it, so massive thanks. I'll say it one last time, I love Key West. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We will see you in the next one.